Yo, what's going on, everybody? Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today, and today we're talking about the OG drip network. I did a video last week talking about the reservoir, so that's going to be our main focus today because we know how important, or you should know how important the reservoir is to help bring drip back to where it needs to be. So we're going to talk about it today. I did a 1 BNB deposit last week, and we're going to talk about the earnings I've made so far and just what we can do to help bring drip back to its glory days. So make sure you comment, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as these videos are released. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get straight into today's video. We're over here on the drip reservoir, and if you haven't seen this screen yet, shame on you, shame on you. Just playing. I'm not that kind of person. You know, I really just like to give people information because a lot of people just ask, hey, what can we do? How can we fix drip? How can we get the price back up? And this is one of the things that people can do to directly help drip. So as you can see here on the drip reservoir, we have a total of 0.579 drops, and it's not showing for whatever reason. It's not letting me be great today. So we'll reload this one more time and see if it's going to pull up for us. But the big thing with the reservoir, people have to understand, it's not sexy. It's not going to get you the gains in terms of, you know, what the faucet's going to give you. But if you don't support the reservoir, it's not going to help the ecosystem because you need to support both parts of the ecosystem. And there's multiple parts of it, but these are the two important ones right now, to me at least, is the reservoir. And of course, everybody loves the faucet because it earns you 1% every single day. So as you can see here on the screen, we have 0.579 drops. So I put 1 BNB in at that time. So it's probably fluctuated a little bit with the price of BNB going down recently. So you probably can get more drops for less BNB at this point. And as you can see, I have 0.06 pool stake, and I have earned 0.003 BNB so far. So I would like people to have realistic expectations when it comes to this. And I think this is why some people weren't turned on by the reservoir, is because it's not earning you massive amounts of gains. But that's not really the purpose of the reservoir. The purpose of the reservoir is to add liquidity to drip, provide a solid price floor, and harden the price of drip so it's not impacted by some of those big sells that we know that we have been seeing recently. And actually it's leveled off quite significantly over the past couple of weeks. People aren't selling tens and 20 and 30 thousands worth of drip. There are now just more smaller buys or more small sales that are going on. So that's good to see as well. We're seeing at a price of 0.05. So it's been pretty stable there. And that's all we want from drip, right? We want price stability so that you can have a game plan in terms of how you're going to play within the system, you know, what your earnings will be, etc., etc. So this is a little bit less than a week's amount of rewards. So I definitely plan to put in more drops over time. Once the price of BNB stables out a little bit, I want to hit a bottom of it, because that's the good thing about the reservoir, right? If you think the price of drip is going to go up, you think the price of BNB is going to go up, and you feel like it's found a floor, it's a great time to get into the reservoir, because you're also going to see appreciation in your assets because BNB goes up, drip goes up, then the price of your drops that you have goes up as well. So looking good here. I'm not going to do anything in terms of compounding or claiming yet, because it's just not a significant amount to do that and to kind of, you know, offset the gas fees that it would be, because it would probably be right around the same. So not going to do that yet, but definitely when we get more rewards and put in more drops, I'll definitely do that to show you all how that's happening. So make sure you continue to support the reservoir. I've seen a lot more content on it recently, which is a great thing. And if you haven't got into the reservoir, I'd say if you want to put your brick in, that's definitely one way that you can do it. Make sure you read through the white paper, understand exactly how it works, or you could just watch my recent video on how you can save drip, and then that's going to walk through the white paper for you and just give you some of the general FAQs that might come up. So other than that, the faucet's looking pretty good here. So this is the bag builder team faucet. So we're continuing to build over here as always. We have 218 available. We have 97 days till max wallet, but I know once I compound that, it's going to more so be like 94, 95. So still on that late November goal in terms of maxing this out for the team. So super, super excited for that, because we already know what we can do with it, right? We could support the reservoir. We can play triple D. We can put some of this stuff into the garden. And there's a lot of different things that we can do with our drip at that point. We know that drip 21 is coming. I'm thinking it's going to be probably the first of the year. So we have a lot of things we're going to be able to do with our drip very, very soon. And we know that Forex said he was working on the hacker game, which is going to use the LPs, the same ones that are used in the garden. So that's going to be another play that we can do. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is with drip, right? We just have to be here. And if you want to stay within the ecosystem, you have to put your brick in some way, right? Either make a video about it, you know, tweets about it, just any kind of content creation, put your brick in by being in the reservoir, playing triple D. And you know, that's a decision you have to make on your own and with you if you want to do that or not. But if you do want to help save drip, those are some of the things that you can do. And I'm continuing to do my airdrops for the bag builders. I actually already sent out the one for last week or this week, whatever you want to call it, because I do it every Sunday. So that's already been sent out to all the bag builder team members. So shout out to all of you. Can't do it without you. And we're going to continue to talk about drip. This is not something that I am abandoning or going to start neglecting just because the price isn't where I want it to be, because I do definitely think it has potential. There's some things that we have to get fixed. It's going to take time, but it's just one of those things, right? It's been around for 2.5 years. There's going to be up and down within the ecosystem. And the best thing we can do is find the ways and educate ourselves on how we can help the system if we want it to continue to grow and to thrive. So there it is. So make sure that you continue to do your things, put your brick in. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways that you can help save drip, play triple D, get in the reservoir, and continue to perform positive actions within the ecosystem. So with that, make sure that you continue to comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as these videos are released. Support the social media we have at TikTok, Instagram, X, all the S Crypto 101. And then if you want to join the bag builder chat, click on the bag builder chat link for the Telegram group below. Come in, say, yo, join the team. We'd love to have you there. And then we're going to continue to build, continue to help support drip. And then let me know how many drops you have. Are you in the reservoir? Leave a comment in the description below. I'm just very curious to see who all is doing their things within the reservoir. With that, we're going to continue to let the devs keep deving, and we're going to focus on what we do best, and that is building the bag.